Welcome, gents. Yeah, audio's going to be a little weird for just a sec, okay, guys? Can you guys hear me okay? What's going on? Yes, this is the first time. It's a little quiet. Let's see what I can do. What about now? If you guys saw my setup right now, you guys would be embarrassed for me. See, here we go. I'm just fiddling with stuff. I literally just got on, guys. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for about 100 people to get in here. That's kind of my starting point. But until then, if you guys could let me know kind of how my voice is with the background music and stuff, I can adjust it as we go. But kind of let me know how it is at a baseline. Every 30 is okay, Osiris. Slightly lower the background. I got it at 4. I'll put it at 3. What's up, Lucas? Okay. This is probably as loud as I can get. It's not just that my setup's a little unoptimized, because this is the first time I'm actually streaming on Xbox. I am on a Series X right now. But my son's next door sleeping, and I definitely don't want to get too obnoxious. So, Definitely not gonna go full Favyn commentary voice. Am I hyped? Alright, we got over 100 people. Alright, so basically all I've done so far, I have not played. I have not even done a multiplayer match. I literally downloaded the build and I went into Academy just to see if it was working. And I think I fired the gun a couple times, changed a few of my settings. I have it on Recon. Recon has Sprint on the X button, but I've heard Sprint is not very useful at all. So I am going to prioritize some of my other options here. Okay. Yeah, maybe, you know, there'll be streams where I'm going 200 miles an hour, Ricky G-Force. Just right now with the baby sleeping in the next room, we're gonna have to go like a smooth 75 here. Okay, so we're gonna get started. 120 people watching before I've done anything yet. This is gonna be a very interactive stream. We're gonna go through this together. We're gonna look at some stuff. We're gonna investigate things. And if you have suggestions of stuff you want me to take a look at and give my opinion on, please let me know in the comments. I definitely want to know what you guys want to see me check out. Some of you guys I know don't have access to this, so I want to give you an opportunity to kind of live vicariously through me. Yes, and also, in case you're new, this is not a... I don't really play the game. Or rather, I should say, I don't typically play games on my stream. It's more of a talking stream. So this is kind of new, right? We're actually going to play a video game on stream. It's crazy. This is on Series X. Okay. So I think what I should do, just to start it all off, is maybe just see if I can get in to a game here. The Discord link is a Favyn approved Discord, so if you guys want to join, go for it. I'm in there. I do not run it. It's run by other people, but definitely recommend it if you want to get in there. They're usually talking about, you know, the stream as it ends or the videos when they're posted and stuff like that. Zoom and the performance of the assault rifle. Okay. Yeah, I know they have open mic on by default, so I'm going to turn that off.
Slayer.
This is really loud for a level 3 volume, holy shit.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Just gonna disable. Jesus, it's loud. I'm just gonna play at 3, see what it does. Spartan down. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, cool. That's an overkill.
Enemies hurt.
Beautiful shot, Spartan.
Cover me. Drop wall deployed.
Alright. Gotta get used to these controls. Very smart bot. Yeah, so I did not play against the Marine bots, obviously. This is actually my first time playing.
Skewer's mine.
Oh shit, I just accidentally dropped my gun. Good. So you can drop guns now. Right on the D-pad,
Another one down.
you can drop guns. So I actually like that feature. I do wish it was almost hold to drop, just because I literally did that on accident. But kind of a nitpick. I overall like the feature, and there's probably a toggle if I don't miss my guess. So, if you guys... Just got red reticle for some reason. If you guys have ever played Halo 3, you'll know that you actually... Here's somebody.
Active camo inbound.
Killing spree.
Active camo available.
So as you can see, I'm already pretty fucking good at this game.
Frag obtained.
So I wonder if you can pull, like, hyena moves, where you can, like, drop a like your weapon in front of you to, like, block sticky grenades and stuff. Okay, that's a really good. I don't like that. Some strategy to it. Alright. So keep in mind, this is literally my first game ever on this. So if I'm not playing good... Alright, I got him. I have not looked at how the customization works, but I definitely will. I almost want to die on purpose a few times. Okay, let me try it. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Okay, so this is definitely like a as fast as you can pull the trigger kind of gun here. Alright. Oh yeah, this is, so from what I understand, the AI before was set to Marine, and this is definitely better AI. Alright. First assault rifle kill there. So the pistol, I'm definitely,
Camo inbound.
gonna have to get used to feathering it. I don't think it's, I think it does have a capped fire rate, but I'm not 100.
Active camo available.
Oh. I do think it has a capped fire rate.
Spark down.
I don't know, I hope it does, because I'm a very bad button masher. I hurt my arm playing baseball when I was a little kid, and if I move my fingers too much, my whole arm locks up. Okay, that should have been Alright, not a lot of bounce on the nades.
Enemy halfway to victory. Double kill.
Felt okay.
Cover me.
Alright. Alright, so that is...
Killing spree.
I feel like I'm carrying the team. I'll definitely read comments in a second. I'm just going to focus on this one for now.
Shields are down.
I'm on ODST difficulty. Well, I don't quite have any thoughts on Sprint or Clamber as of yet, considering this is my first game. So I will hold judgment for now. Okay, here's some ranged AR for you. That was a little... That's concerningly good. Here's somebody here.
Grab the drop wall.
What? That was one burst and it drained my shields. lose and you unsub, I mean, that's alright. I mean, I'm definitely the, okay. So that's toggle, that's not hold to... Pistol feels okay. I think there's... yeah, I'll try the bulldog out for you guys. Okay, I still gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
Gain the lead.
So this is more of a spread rifle than a shotgun. Alright, here's a guy gonna be over here. Okay, never mind. It's actually just...
remaining.
not quite sure about that one.
Lead. Gain the lead.
Yeah, you guys are watching my first game. Yeah, so for people who have been here since the beginning, when the new people arrive, kind of fill them in on where we're at so far.
Lost the lead.
That's a really good grenade. Holy shit. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play with anybody today. I'm just gonna kind of play around with it myself. Yeah, I gotta figure out my settings here. I keep trying to slide with B, and I just melee the air.
Enemies on me.
Active camo inbound.
Go.
Active camo available.
Controls feel okay.
Nearing victory. Gain the lead.
Yeah, so what happens is about the time you're about to clean up a kill with a pistol, the bloom starts kicking in. Watch this. Watch about the end towards my burst. That's actually what... You can see how the bloom goes right there? So about the time you want to clean up a kill, the bloom starts kind of making it not great.
Enemies on me. Another one down.
Oh, I'm out of pistol. I'm out of ammo.
Skewer inbound.
Give me a second. I lost you guys.
Skewer available.
Melee lunge distance is nuts. Alright, I'll give that a shot. We might actually pull this out and win here.
Another one down.
Really?
Targets are over there.
So these bots, I would say, are pretty good tuning.
Victory.
They don't feel OP, they don't feel like unkillable, but they don't feel like super busted either. The ones I was watching when the tech test first started looked super bonkers. Yeah, there's another level above this. Okay. Well, let me know kind of the volume situation on that. Was it a little loud or was it okay? Yeah, there's going to be another level of bots above that. $400 viewers, nice. Audio was good, okay. Okay, so that was literally my first game ever. And it was... Well, I really am hesitant to say anything at this point after one game. Yeah, I think I'll keep going a little bit before I go, oh yeah, it's this. Oh, yeah, it's that. Turn it down to 1. Here, I'll put it down to 2. We'll try it at 1 and see if that works better. Let's go in again. Is dropping a weapon faster than swapping? Ooh, that's an interesting test. Is there even another option to check? Do the academy. Alright. I think that's literally the only option. Yeah, ODST Slayers. That's it. Let's check out the BR. One is too low. Okay, I'll fix it. Alright, I'll put it at 2 here. What the hell just happened? So the frame rate
Take down your targets quickly.
took like a dip and a half. Look at this. Tom French, don't got nothing on this, bro.
30 seconds
That's a 4-shot.
remaining.
Look at this. Look at this. Throwing some crouches in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How good am I? How good am I, boys? How good am I?
Exceptional work, Spartan.
Look at that. That was pretty decent. Let's try this one. Yeah, so I would say the BR is definitely strong.
Take down
Okay,
your
this is
targets quickly.
a different animal entirely. Okay, so I have a feeling the hunch with this one is going to be to aim for the body and let the recoil kind of carry it up. Definitely got to hold down on the trigger quite a bit for this one.
30 seconds remaining.
See that? I was like all over the head, but the reticle bloom on that one definitely got me. Seems weird to kind of feature bloom more heavily in this game, which does seem already to be back. It's not on every gun. Yeah. So this is a gun that I feel like if somebody's standing still, it will literally just melt them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Gonna need to work on that one.
Fantastic showcase of skill.
Feather that one. I'm using the recon control scheme, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's try commando one more time. Try out the heat wave next? Okay. I'm gonna try and feather it like you fellas told me to, and I'll give heat wave a shot next time. Yeah, the frame rate, by the way, is like half of a multiplayer game.
Take down your targets quickly.
Okay. Reaction bonus. I accidentally shot a guy right when it spawned and I got a
30
reaction
seconds
bonus.
remaining.
So if you stop moving when you're getting shot by this gun, you are so dead. But it also seems a little inconsistent with, again, the bloom. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to stop moving and just pelt him. As you can look at that.
5,
Okay, I'm getting a little better with this.
3,
Look how much that melts, dude. Look how much that melts.
exceptional work,
I actually
Spartan.
think this is going to be like a really, really fun pickup in like infection game modes because it's got that headshot capable. It's really, really accurate, but it can just absolutely mow him down. That's gonna be like the gun. Like you're gonna hide that shit like 3 levels down in a basement for somebody to get that and just hold out down there against 12 zombies. Yeah, let's not talk about leaks or I'm gonna kick you out. No leaks, please. Okay. So let me give the heat wave a try. Here we go.
Eliminate the targets.
Okay. So reloads one at a time, like we talked about. Okay, so the fire rate in this form is actually slower.
30 seconds remaining.
Like it takes longer to shoot in this form. It feels like it does more damage. Yeah, it does more damage. And you can reload and switch at the same time there.
3, 2, 1.
That gun's pretty fun.
Now that's how it's done.
Yeah, I like that gun. Could be buffed slightly. Like, I feel like... So let me go back in one more time and show you guys something. Yeah, it's lined up with the body so more pellets are hitting. But here's what I think about this gun, right? Because this is a pickup. I feel like you can afford to make this powerful. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do actually?
Eliminate the targets.
I'm gonna go into level 1 where they don't move so I can show you guys better. This was one of the guns I tried out just to kind of see how the game was. Yeah, I noticed that, Majora Z. You can do that. Yeah, watch out for people trying to ruin some fun. Give me a second, I'm trying to catch stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let me show you something.
The heat wave is ours.
Okay, so you see how it's like,
Go. Act fast.
you see
Spartan.
this?
30 seconds remaining.
See how it's like a 3 and a 3? I feel like if you line it up perfectly, like if you just square somebody up like that, I feel like that should be a one-shot kill. You might agree, but I feel like with projectile speeds that slow, moving target, pickup weapon, I feel like if you just really land that, I wouldn't be like against giving that a one-shot kill.
4, 3,
Do you see that? I'm literally shooting it between his legs. That's actually pretty good hitboxes. That's actually pretty impressive hitboxes, if we're just being honest. Okay. One person wanted me to check out the Ravager. I like this gun. I also was pretty impressed that I could literally consistently shoot it through somebody's legs like that without any hitbox interference. Let's give this gun a shot. Range of the AR seems pretty long from what I've played so far. That was some classic Halo right there, by the way. Okay, here we go. Charge Ravager shots, leaving behind damage.
Act fast, Spartan. 30 seconds remaining.
Look, I just did it again. Okay, so what's that supposed to do? So it says you can leave like a damage over time area, which is cool. Like I like that it has an alt fire like that.
5,
But
4,
I don't know if it's just bugged in this or what.
2, 1.
Look, oh, there it kills him. Okay.
Exceptional
So
work,
I like the
Spartan.
idea of like this alt area of effect fire, but I definitely feels like it needs a pretty decent damage boost there. No, I don't think it's the incineration cannon. It doesn't kill on a direct hit. It feels more like feels like it's more in like a brute shot class. I definitely like the alt flyer. I think there's potential there. And that was one of those guns that when we first saw it in that first demo, I thought that is so boring. It's just like a burst grenade launcher or something. But that alt fire is pretty interesting if they balance it right. Shoot at the ground to see how fast it damages me. Okay, that's a good call. If I can kill myself in this. It also blinds people who are in it. Okay. Let's try it.
Take down your targets quickly. 30 seconds remaining.
Let me tell you something. That's not good. That's not good enough, boys. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. This in my opinion needs a significant buff. Let's see how this works. Okay, so it is a projectile. When it hits the ground, it explodes. If it bounces off
3,
a wall
2,
or the ceiling, it looks like it will drop, which means if you have like an objective above you, I bet you could bounce it off the ceiling and drop it on an objective. The problem is I think the tuning right now, if that's how much damage it's gonna do, that's not enough damage. Like I'll literally just sit in that. I mean, I guess it will help if like you're taking fire. I don't know. Maybe they don't want it to be like just complete area
Take down
denial.
your targets quickly. 30 seconds remaining.
Like it barely does any damage. Like it drains shields pretty gnarly. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's like more of a. Maybe it's more of like an area of effect EMP, right? Because it drains shields really fast, right? Drains shields pretty fast. My shields are gun. I'm susceptible to a headshot, but
5, 4.
so maybe that's more what they were going with. We'll see. We'll see how well that is.
Keep it up. Consistency is key.
Oh, I don't think I can swap weapons. It melts shields much faster. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it'll be good for objectives for sure. Alright. I'm going to try just the skewer. And then we're going to go into another game, okay? Yeah. No, I like the idea of that gun. I just want to see how popular, like, how effective it is. But I do like the idea for sure. Okay.
Act fast, Spartan.
Very
30
little aim
seconds
assist.
remaining.
Let's really see how much aim assist we get right here. Oh. Oh, look, let's see how close we can get. That's awesome. I fucking love it. I love it, dude. This is... I really like... Let me see if walking gives me a little aim assist here. Dude, that's great. That's really good. I love it when games do that. Like this gun, it ain't giving you any aim assist. Like none. Zero. It is... Did you hit them? No? Oh, that's too bad. Enjoy your reload. Okay, let's see.
Skewer obtained.
See if I can shoot in between, like this right here.
Remaining.
Yeah. See, it has like a very, very... This also means that they have pretty good hitboxes right here. There we go. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay. Just so you know, I'm not necessarily trying to hit them. I'm just kind of seeing what the room for error is here. So if I get someone in the leg, okay. So it's just kind of like, do you hit their hitbox? You did. Okay, they're dead.
Keep it up. Consistency is key.
Yeah, I love tight hitboxes like that. Yeah, the Halo 5 sniper, any of those shots with a Halo 5 sniper would have killed them. Yeah, but I like that it's hard to use, but here's the thing. If it's that hard to use, I don't feel like the reload should be like an eternity. I like that it's hard to use, but if it's a one-shot and you're done weapon, like you could probably cut the reload in half. For real. Alright, let's get into another game. Do the test with a sniper? That's not a bad idea. Don't really have an opinion on Sprint yet. Haven't played enough of this game regularly. Here we go. Let's try it. That's a small reticle.
Go. Act fast, Spartan. 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, bro. Look at that. I'm going to see if his idle animation gets him killed. It does. That is fantastic hitboxes. That is fantastic. Can I shoot in between the shoulder and the head? I cannot. So let me see if I get a hitbox bonus. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's really good, by the way.
Fantastic showcase.
That is really good. So somebody has been watching my sandbox videos. Love it. That's what we want to see, boys. That is what we want to see. Things like that definitely give me some good vibes. That I can literally be right up next to somebody's head and the outside of my reticle is maybe even touching it a little bit and I can hit. And when their idle animation slowly drifts in and I slightly get red reticle, even though I'm in the same spot, and I pull the trigger and I get the kill, that's pretty good hitboxes. Yeah, like, so you know, like, you're playing this game. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes, and the old Halo games did this, when you're moving, or when a target's moving, it ups the aim assist slightly. So I hope they don't do that. But if it's like that the entire time, then yeah, I'm pretty happy with the hitboxes and also the very minimal bullet magnetism here. I did see that video of like somebody sprinting and some dude just walking behind him and keeping up with barely any noticeable like difference. Yeah, I just started playing. I was not able to play the past 2 days because I was pretty slammed at work.
Slayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna test kind of sprint right now and kind of see what I can do out of it. Thanks for the 500 viewers, by the way. Always cool to see. There we go. And I do have sprint mapped to here. Oh, wow. Okay. See, I tried to slide with B again. I really have to get used to putting it on classic crouch. Sad that I have to get used to that, but it is what it is. What is this? Okay, this is the first piece of equipment I'm going to use. Somebody wanted to see if I could shoot through it on my side. Which I can. Can I throw grenades through it? I can. Okay, I don't know about that. Maybe test plasma weapons, because I know the Halo 3 drop shield had different interactions depending on if you're using plasma or not. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's try the active.
Tango's closing in. Taking fire. Stay mobile. Another one down.
Look at that.
Double kill.
Okay, I definitely don't like the Spartan shatter.
Active camo inbound.
Definitely don't have the movement down yet.
Active camo available.
I am playing on console as well. Oh, I don't like that. Look at that. Look at that nade. Watch that nade. There it is. Alright, well, if he didn't jump down, I'd have got him.
Reloading.
Alright, getting used to controls. Let's try this gun. Alright, let's try one of these little slide boosties. Okay.
Halfway to victory.
Okay.
Skewer inbound.
Frame rate isn't so bad.
Skewer available.
Cool. Spike grenades are back.
Spike grenades acquired.
Watch this. Watch this. You're gonna like this one.
Enemies hurt.
Oh. Oh my gosh, the bots! High bloom at the end of the clip for the AR. Yeah, base movement speed is high. And sprint is not noticeable. So sprint in this game, I have a feeling it's going to be something we got to test pretty gnarly. Alright, let's see if bots can hack and see invisible people.
Inbound. Swift and silent.
See if bots can
Active
hack.
camo available.
Over there. Hostiles inside. Cover me.
Oh, right. It's not a huge invis time there.
BR-75 obtained.
Rob wall is up.
You're quite.
I like how they programmed to do the like the MLG crouch spam. I always hated that. Look at this. This is not hard to do.
Got a few of them with that shot. Reloading.
Spike obtained.
I'm a bot. Look, my accuracy. Look, doesn't matter.
Nearing victory.
Taking damage. Lost a teammate.
Double kill. Killing spree.
The only thing that can stop the strategy is arthritis. They're all over me. They're underneath.
Did some damage.
I'm committed to do this till the end of the match. And then maybe
Frag
never do it
obtained.
again.
Power items en route. Power
I
items
should
on
just
the
put
field.
this on a toggle. I don't feel like there's a downside. Oh man, put the bots in their nades! I can go faster.
Spectacular.
Spectacular, boys. My crouch button is on the stick. Yeah, I've seen the Shyway video. What's up, Foxy? Yeah, it feels like the bots, like they're 13-3, beat my usual. Beat my usual. I feel like there's a better way to phrase that. Is it gonna tell me if I suck too? Like, not your usual. You're trash that game. Yeah, their nades are insane. Their aim is meh, but I feel like they have like first shot priority. Like with a skewer, like they pick up a skewer, it's like, oh dude, just get out of the way, bro. But if they shoot you with a pistol, it's like, yeah, at first they start really accurate and then it kind of trails off, it feels like. Yeah, I was crouching, just kind of being a butthole. There we go. So here's the thing about that crouch spamming, right? Notice how I'm moving and doing it. I'm not going to do it this game as much. But in Halo 3, at least as far as I remember, you could not move and crouch at the same time. Like, you could jump and crouch for a Gandhi hop, but you could not like move and crouch at once.
BR-75 obtained.
And I did, I think, help kind of keep that stuff out of the game. You've basically only seen that really, really prominently post 343. Where is everybody? Did we like... Did the bots glitch out? Like, what the fuck? Oh no. Beautiful nade.
Targets are over there.
Double kill. Gained the lead. Hail Mary.
Okay, so that right there, my aim assist just got absolutely worked. Oh, I just murdered myself with that. So those do not behave like Halo 3 spike grenades.
Take your damage.
Yeah, I don't know if the bots I don't know if they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, so shooting out of sprint, like, it's actually instantaneous. It is actually instantaneous. Like, I'm sprinting, and I'm shooting.
Enemies up.
Inbound.
It is non-existent. There is no trade-off.
Shields popped. Over there. Hostiles inside.
I could have walked to that guy just as fast.
Killing spree.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use this in mid-fight.
Overcharging shield.
Okay. Yeah, so one thing though is it is a instant charge. So unlike the old overshield, which would unlike the old overshield, which would kind of charge up slowly, like it would just like this is literally like once it activates, it goes all the way to full right away. So that's good because that means the other player starts doing damage to you right away, which means it doesn't look like you get any invincibility frames from it. Which I think is preferable if they're gonna do it like this. Slight delay while shooting out of sprint with, like, the pulse rifle. Let's try it. Very, very slight. Oh, there is. But negligible. Very negligible. Okay, I don't like that gun. That gun sucks.
Halfway to victory.
The chat's toxic.
Overshield available.
Sure, why not?
Targets are over there.
Oh no, that's okay. Too bad there was nothing he could do. Yeah, I don't think it's fun. Like, there's no way, like, if that was a real person, he'd be having a good time right now. But they've tried their best to balance that. It's just like, but again, it's just like an inherently bad idea that they had to work very hard to make not painful for people. And so it's just kind of one of those why even bother type of deals. But it is what it is. It's in the game, and it's not the worst thing ever. Bye-bye.
Eight shot. Double kill.
Nah, I missed it. Let's try this one. Let's try the assault rifle here. Okay, so that, the AR at the end, like it will fail you at range if you don't feather that.
Power items en route. Drop
Okay,
wall
drop
obtained.
wall. I notice I have 2 of those, that's cool.
Nearing victory.
Drop the gun again.
Lost a teammate.
Power items on
Assault
the field.
rifle is instant, not a sprint. Where's my last one? That's basically instant. If it has a delay, it's microscopic. Yeah, shit.
Remaining.
I will say I haven't had any trouble figuring out who's who until just right there. I just kind of instinctively shot. But threat detection, not awful thus far in my first 2 matches. Damn it.
Did some damage.
There we go. Gonna get another steak attacular here. Did I get this?
Steak-tacular.
It does help when they're all blue. That's a good point. I didn't really think about that. So Onyx Wolf has a question, or he has a comment. I really like that the shield flares are set to enemy team color. It makes threat ID immediately more consistent than if it wasn't that. So I have a question, Onyx Wolf. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think the fact that shield flares are team colors and there's like an inherent red outline, do you think it's possible it could muddy up when you know that like a shield is popped, right? Because before it's like, okay, they were yellow and now they popped and they're just kind of staticky. So if they stay red, like if they're glowing red the whole time because they're an enemy and the shield flare is attached to that color, is it possible that that's gonna maybe be a little bit harder to differentiate now? I don't know that for sure, but it is just a minor concern of that. A Steak-tacular is when you win by 20, yeah. It didn't go through. Yeah, no, there's no doubt been a lot of effort into try and make the whole outline system work, but the problem is I mean, just look at how much effort it was needed to make the outline system work. Like, they have 12 systems to do the same thing that one system used to do. You know what I mean?
Slayer.
What the fuck? A new map? What the fuck? I didn't even know this was in here. What the fuck?
Rack up the most kills to achieve.
Let's go. Look at this. Look at that nade. Beautiful nade. Okay. So when two enemies are standing next to each other, my aim just goes to absolute Duke. Let's try some assault rifle.
Stay mobile.
So one thing that I think is a pretty good sign is that I haven't felt like I'm at a disadvantage by having sprint on X, which is definitely not like a primary button placement. Okay, so there's the Shyway jump. Figured I'd try that for him. Here we go. Okay, so you do have to go sprinting into it, or you can't do it. Here we go. Just for you! Oh. Alright, put it on the highlight reel for my boy.
Kill.
You guys like that? That was pretty sick.
Valorous work, Spartan.
Head down.
Yeah.
Ammo inbound.
There's got to be a headshot multiplayer on this gun. Find the hammer. Give me 1 sec. Look how often I'm sprinting. So here's the thing about sprint in this game. It doesn't do a lot, but there's like absolutely no reason not to use it. Like I can just shoot instantly. There are like does appear there are some guns where there's like a very, 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 very small delay, but for the most part, like you might as well just tap the button and get like the 10% speed boost. You know what I mean? I mean, I definitely feel like crouching is more valuable. Last boss. Like, there's no downside to doing it. That's the problem. Like, if you could just, like, have a button that keeps it on infinitely, like, you do it, because if you need to shoot, you can just shoot right away. Watch this. Oh, the BR might have a delay. Nope, it doesn't. It's right away. It's basically instant. There is, I would say, on the BR, there is maybe like a 0.000 second delay to shoot. Like, if I want to shoot right away, I wouldn't say it's like instant, but it is very, very fast.
Killing spree.
Power
Yeah.
items have arrived.
Some just popped up. Oh, there you go. Okay, I got you.
Nearing victory.
Pain. That sucks. So, the gravity hammer is a soul crusher for the person using it. It feels really painful.
The plasma pistol is off.
Yeah, like the pistol, that's gonna be the niche for the pistol. It's like literally just a, I can use it instantly gun. I don't even know where I'm at. What the shit?
Enemies on me!
How very surgical.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's try it. Nothing. I got some hit markers. Okay. The hammer range is good, but the swing time is absurd. Majora, thanks for the $2. Con to sprint is to show on radar, unlike walk. Okay, good point. But at the same time, that's not going to apply in a competitive match where radar's off by default, right? And it feels like they took away something that used to just be standard. Like, you just be able to see people moving on radar to nerf sprint, right? It's like they buffed regular movement to nerf sprint, and then competitive play is unaffected. But you are correct, it is a downside. First donation of the night, I appreciate it. If there was a donation that I missed, let me know. Because that was the first one that I saw. So if anyone else donated, I appreciate it. And I'd like to give you a shout out if I missed anyone. But I have been watching the game a little more closely compared to regular. One thing about the sprint and the regular speed being so close together is you probably could remove it at this rate without negative side effects. Like, if the game's truly been balanced for them to be this close, then it might not be just a ginormous deal breaker to get rid of it. And obviously we already tested that the aim assist is very low as far as magnetism, which was pretty high before, and I'd like to think that was because of how increased the mobility was. So I just basically tap X every time I start playing. Alright, let's try it. Oh, they're right behind us. How did I miss? How did I not hit somebody? How did that happen? Guys, I couldn't even see the wall behind those 4 people. And I somehow did not land a shot. Akita? Akita says he's a big fan of the content, and I am a big fan of him. Thanks for the $10, dude. Look at me go!
Gain the lead. Triple kill. Overkill.
Oh my god. Guys. It's like they're wasps and their nest is in there or something. Like, they just cannot get to the OS, guys. They cannot make it. Yeah, it's like they just like lose all functionality when they get in there. My team left? Oh, I already got more people. It's okay. So let's talk about this map. the legacy of this map is going to depend on the other maps in the game. And what I mean by that is this is like an incredibly boring, generic-ass map, in my opinion, just already. Like, I've literally played this map, and it feels like I'm already tired of it.
Active camo inbound.
But I think if the other maps are a little more complex and have a little more going for it, then I don't think it's going to be a big deal to have, you know, a more simplistic, you know, kind of traditional 3-lane map. Because as you can see, like, it's just hallway here, field over there. Pretty standard design in the industry nowadays. Alright, let's try this. I haven't used this in multiplayer yet, only the test.
Enemies on me!
Look at that. It just... Oh. Okay, so... See, that's the problem with Bloom, right? It's super inconsistent, because sometimes that Bloom's gonna make me just a god like that, and sometimes the Bloom literally just... like boost the kill time by 2. You know what I mean? Like just doubles the kill time. Like look at that.
Killing spree.
And other times I get the benefit of the doubt and it just shreds. Let me just run up real quick. How am I liking it? Right now, I would classify it as inoffensive. And I'm trying not to make too many declarations like that at this point, because either way I go, it's just a recipe of looking bad, right? Like if I say this is the best thing I've ever played, and I've played like 4 matches against bots, I'm gonna look like a hype man and an idiot, and my opinion's not valid. But if I just start shitting on it right now, that's not good. Okay, see, that time I got the benefit of the Bloom. Bloom, surprisingly, more impact than I thought it was going to have. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this from long range with this gun. Happy. Frame rate not too bad in the multiplayer game so far. No connection issues, nothing crazy. Okay. 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 Their nades are insane. Their nades are actually insane. Nothing would make me happy? It's not true. I just don't think this test is prepared to allow people to make that declaration, is all. Let me try long-range assault rifle here. Never mind, he walked right up to me. Way too powerful. Very fast base movement speed.
Nearing victory.
What a reliable weapon.
Right now, basically, you use the pistol because it's more fun. Alright, this is a good test. This is a good test.
Power items on the field.
Another one down.
Bet that was a surprise.
I'm on a Series X. Test for headshot multiplayer. multiplier in the academy next. You guys want me to try that for the assault rifle? It feels like there is. I'm not getting any like headshot emblems, but it does feel like there's pretty gnarly variance depending on where I am. Try controlled burst fire. Some rounds, I don't know for sure. Weapons like the BR, that feels pretty hit scan to me. But obviously weapons like the heat wave and the skewer, of course, are definitely projectile. There is on all automatics. Psychonaut says, stop trying to review the game based on this, lol. It's a beta test for server stressing, not how much you like the damn map. I'm pretty... I hope he was like agreeing with me and not accusing me of reviewing the game, because I literally just said I'm not going to give my full opinion yet. I hope he was erring on my side there. Let's try this. Yeah, Orbital's not that bad, guys. It's actually a pretty unique layout. I'm not saying it's a good map, but I'm just saying to say it's as boring as Orbital. It's like Orbital's layout itself is pretty unique, even if it's not good. Like this map, the map that has been in this beta is basically just like a really generic kind of industry standard map. Like if you just most people in the industry could do this. Not saying it's a bad thing, and like I said before, if it's paired with a bunch of really exciting maps, then it's going to be fine. Like the pit isn't insane as far as its level layout, but it sits really comfortable with kind of how the rest of the maps are, right? Hold on, before I pick up this gun, let me read this super chat real quick. Majora Z, thanks for the $10. Most guns have headshot bonuses, even the plasma pistol, which in my opinion is good to reward skill. I do think the first shots of the AR should have less recoil to minimize randomness, though. Well, that's kind of the point, right? The problem with automatics having headshot bonuses is that it has such a variance in its spread that you're getting that headshot bonus on accident a lot of times, which means you're just randomly killing people faster sometimes, and that feels really, really bad to be killed by, and it feels not super great, in my opinion, to actually get a kill with it. Like, if you just, like, accidentally, because you're aiming for the chest, like center of mass, which you typically do with assault rifles, because it makes no sense to really aim for the head, because the spread is far larger than the head. So if you aim for the head, you're basically just hoping that your bullets land on the head, unless you feather the trigger. But again, why would you feather the trigger when you could spam the trigger and maybe kill them faster? And that's kind of the problem with a traditional bloom, right? So it's definitely kind of a sticky area to give assault rifles and automatics that sort of bonus. But at the same time, it's not impossible, because they literally added a weapon in this game that does that. The Commando is a good example of how to do that, because it's really, really accurate while being automatic and headshot capable. So I feel like they have a weapon that fills that role. I don't know if we need to give the AR that role as well. Let's try it. Center of mass.
30 seconds
Still shreds pretty good. Okay, not a huge noticeable difference. Let's just try this. Will this one-shot a shield pop? Okay, that's a shield pop. Let's try this. It will not. It is a two-shot on the shield. See, if you just like hold center of mass and keep your recoil down, it just obliterates. Because you're sometimes getting those random shots.
Showcase of skill.
AR should not be able to aim and shoot. Well, I don't know about not aiming. I just feel like the role of the AR should be that it's easy to use, which it is. I would not say the pistol's OP. The pistol's just obviously frequently used because it's a starting weapon.
Take down your targets quickly. 30 seconds remaining.
I just don't think it's like... I mean, it shreds. Like, in my opinion... Like, that's so fast. That's half a clip.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At that time, like, full auto on the head. Didn't get the spread. Didn't kill as fast. Okay. Yeah, just I don't like weapons that have the variance. ADS not a huge issue in this game from what I've seen. Here's the thing, ADS doesn't give the assault rifle range. The balance of the gun gives the assault rifle range. Like, you could give it a fancy scope and then still not give it huge range, right? And it's not even like this universal thing. Like the heat wave, it doesn't even have that. The heat wave, when you click on your right stick, it inverts the axis of the shot. So it's not even like this universal thing. It's weapon dependent. I don't like the way the assault rifle's balanced, but the assault rifle's not broken because of Smart Link. It's just not implemented all that great, if that makes sense. No, not necessarily. It has not killed in half the mag. Maybe in recent entries, but not. Why does it keep doing that? Kiko Man says do a multiplayer match with only the assault rifle. Okay. Let's do it. Do my shields recharge while sprinting? Yes, they do. Oh, this is game in progress, looks like. Okay, I am going to pick up this gun because I want to try it.
Enemies on me! Lost a teammate!
There we go, that's what I wanted. I wanted to bounce that down there. Okay.
Watch my back! Enemies on me! Eyes up!
Okay, so I can clamber while holding that charge. That's interesting. Here's a test. Oh, that hit me, though. That sucks. So that landed on me, which I didn't want to happen.
Active camo available.
So Shredded Nerd says, why did I once said that the Ravager looks generic. What do I like about it now? I don't know if this was added or if it was there and they just never used it in the demo, but it has an alt fire that is like this really cool area of effect. I don't know how I didn't get that. And basically you can, if you charge that weapon up, it fires a projectile, and it's basically like a flame grenade that just has a pretty wide effect that creates like some area denial. And I do think that's pretty interesting. It's not really something Halo has right now, excuse me. And so I do like that aspect of it. I think it makes the gun more interesting. Similar to how like the plasma pistol, like if you're just shooting it, like that's not an interesting gun, but obviously because it has the charge effect, that makes it far more interesting.
Halfway to victory.
Did some damage. Taking damage.
Down there.
Target's over there. Taking fire. Oh, enemy.
One shot, so many dead animals.
Over yonder.
Power items incoming.
You and your god nades are no match for my crouch spamming assault
Now
rifle.
available. Ravager obtained.
Yeah, so the see that's see the Ravager, like this is the gun, like this is the only way they used it before, and this might have been the only way it was usable. I don't know. They really should have shown off the area denial, because that's far more interesting. There we go. Let's see. Reading comments, one sec. Which map is better so far? I've only played, this is only the second time I've played this one. But I'd probably just say this one just because. So that is awful. That is so useless in combat. It's basically setup only. Because he dropped it. My balls.
Nearing victory.
Spartan down.
Damn it.
Active camo inbound.
Yeah, so. Are these still ODST bots? Because we're starting to Shrek them pretty good.
Active camo available.
Taking fire.
Oh.
Take cover, Spartan.
Yeah, so the fact that you can. This is how you gotta use it. You gotta use it as a setup tool. If you use it proactively, or reactively rather, in a fight, then it's not gonna work. Someone was teabagging me. No. Majora Z, thanks for the $5. AR headshots, you can also make the bonus go down and spread go up. Also, in my opinion, it's nowhere close being like the Commando. No, I don't think it's like the Commando at all. I think they're very different. But more what I was saying is I don't know if the AR needs any additional like headshot multipliers because the Commando already kind of fits that role well enough. Like, I don't think we need the assault rifle to be more like the Commando. Oh, another $5. Holy shit. Feels like it's its own thing. Oh, those 2 comments. Continue to next message. Feels like it's its own thing, and merely having more to, if it's used in spray context, doesn't completely alter its niche. The AR is still very much its own thing to use mechanically. If you want the AR to be more than a bad gun for bad players, and I do, then you gotta do something. No? First of all, thanks for the $15. Really appreciate it. I don't want the AR to be bad. I want the AR to be easy to use. And I think when you make a gun easy to use, it shouldn't do a crap ton of damage, especially not with the range that this assault rifle has. You know what I mean? Like, it's super easy to use. Anybody can use this gun. Any rules that apply where you're like, oh, it's still hard to hit enemies, well, that rule just applies more so for weapons that actually take skill to shoot. You know? Like, oh, you can dodge the assault rifle, sure, but you can dodge precision weapons. They're harder to use. So, if you make it so it's easy to use, and you have range, then I feel like it has to be good at something other than just straight killing you.
Spike obtained.
Cool, I guess I'll take this. Appreciate your discussions and your engagement, as well as the generosity, though. Okay, this is the all assault rifle game here.
They're under us.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. I'm ashamed that I got that kill. Another thing is,
Lost a teammate.
this, I think this is hit scan. If you made this projectile, you'd probably be okay.
What a reliable weapon.
Killing spree.
Damn it, you got me. Robert Carrillo, thanks for the $5. Wins the Jenga tier list, asking for a friend. Yeah, so one of my next videos, it's probably my greatest work. There's this game mode in Halo 3 called Jenga, where you're flinging different forge objects, and I'm going to make a tier list at the best objects. It's going to change the game.
Overshield inbound.
Enemies on me!
Interesting. I'm afraid to read that message on stream, so I'm gonna abstain.
Overshield available.
No offense if you're trying to send me messages and stuff, but I'm not gonna read them on stream. One thing is if I don't sprint all the time, I'm not missing out. Like, I'm not being horrifically inefficient. Like before, it's like, oh, were you not sprinting? That sucks. Oh, that feels bad. Thanks for the $5, Robert.
S7 sniper inbound.
Here we go. The technique. It's back. Look at that slide.
Way to victory.
S7 sniper available.
You see how much variance there is? Like, there's times where I'm right on them, right?
Plasma grenades acquired.
And it's a little bit of a crapshoot for when they die or not. can reload and sprint at the same time.
Free.
Oh shit, Majora's
Enemies on me!
$10 again. Holy crap! Last super chat. We can continue via DMs if you want. LMAO. I would argue that the skill curve should just be steeper. So with skill, it can be better. Hence my scale bonus against spread. I think we're just. I think we fundamentally disagree. Is that you think like basically it's just like. The only reason I think it should be weak is because it's easy to use. Right. So you're basically saying I think it could be stronger and strong if it was harder to use, which falls in line with my logic, right?
Spartan down.
But at the same time, do you think any weapon in the game should be easy to use? And if so, why can't that weapon be the assault rifle? And yeah, we can continue. You don't have to send a super chat to answer the question or anything like that. But I do appreciate your generosity during the stream.
Another one down.
Did I use anything other than this gun and grenades this game? I can't remember. If I did, it was an accident.
Did some damage.
I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. I guess I'll just have to punch people. We're about to win anyway. Cool.
Spectacular.
I tried to use the side kick but died. Oh yeah, you're right. I tried to switch to it because I ran out of bullets. Onyx the Wolf says, what if the AR did high shield damage due to rate of fire, but low health damage because body armor low, thus encouraging new players to lean more into precision pool and grow as players? Well, you basically just described the plasma rifle, right? So again, we're still treading on ground that's already been covered. A steaktacular is when you win by 20. Yes, I remember the Mo of Life very well. Yeah, I've played both maps, no social skill. I would say I also prefer Recharge. Do I think faster projectiles are a good thing? Well, it almost feels hit scan to me. It's probably not. It's probably some like freaking jerry-rigged hit scan like the olden days, where it's just projectiles turned up really, really high. But bullets don't appear to require any sort of like leading or travel time. Banana says, would it fix the AR being too good if it just was more inaccurate at longer ranges, making it being used more for close range? If you took this assault rifle and its damage, maybe tone it down by like 10% because it absolutely shreds people when you're right up close. If you literally just made... Why did it kick me out? If you just made it projectile, where you had to lead your shots at a distance, it would probably be okay. It has a lot of recoil. It like your gun jerks to the left and right quite a bit. and it just shreds. In about half a clip, you can kill somebody. It's a little inconsistent though too. But yeah, I mean, the assault rifle, it used to be something where you kind of had to pair it with a melee or a grenade to get its full potential. In this game, though, you just pull the trigger. Like if you rush somebody with an assault rifle on Halo 3, and people say, yeah, it's garbage, and damage-wise, sure it is, but its role in that game, because of how the rest of that sandbox is designed, like, you can absolutely just body people with it if you're using it in the right situations. And yeah, if you just like isolate it and test it, you're like, holy crap, this gun's bad.
Slay.
But if you consider kind of the rest of the factors of that game, it is not a bad gun. It is very easy to use.
Outkill your opponents and claim victory.
Enemies over there.
Skewer's mine. Take cover. Stun you.
In the lead.
I do believe they felt that one.
Enemies on me.
Look at that. Useless. Thank you for that.
Spartan down.
Yeah, drop balls. Not good in a fight. Probably okay. Oh yeah.
Taking fire.
Spartan down.
Yeah, see, you just shot me.
Enemies on me.
Camo inbound.
Killing spree.
I heard they got rid of, like, teammate collision. Like, I can just run through teammates now.
Active camo available.
Taking fire.
Damn it. Grenades. They're too powerful. The Nickerman, thanks for the $2. Thoughts on the grapple hook and gameplay? As far as I know, there is no grapple hook. I have used the commando. Commando's pretty good. Can I turn on him? Damn it. Commando feels a little inconsistent. Sometimes it just absolutely shreds. Other times it feels like not super great. That was ridiculous lunge. Like literally momentum carrying me the other way, turn around, press the B button, and it just teleports me into him.
Targets are over there.
Yeah, get it, boy.
Skewer available.
Enemies on me.
Oh, yikes. Oh, here we go. Here, I'll use it just for you.
Halfway to victory.
Oh, that's an audio bug. So basically when I threw a grenade, like I'm shooting, I was shooting and then I threw the grenade and it still made the sound. God. Pancake Mines, thanks for the 10 bucks. First donation ever, but my question, thoughts on these multi-layer intro screens with all of the posing and stuff? Yay, nay, or meh? Too carny or cool expression of customization? Well, it's monetizable, so that's probably why they did it. What the yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I obviously prefer just kind of like the little simpler stuff that they used to do. Is it a deal breaker for me? No, I've hardly paid attention to it. It's not what I do. It's not preferable, but it's also probably not a deal breaker. Yeah, see right there? If the bloom had been with me, I'd have got it. Thank you very much for your first donation. I'm honored. What do I think so far? I've been getting that a lot. I'm very much neutral about it right now. There's things I definitely think we're going in the right direction. I don't think that this particular format is going to be the strength of the game. So I don't think it's a good idea to judge the quality of the game on something that I already kind of didn't think was going to be what made the game good, if it was good. So, we'll see.
Nearing victory.
I wonder if I can shoot through teammates.
Enemies hurt.
Yeah. I don't know. Like... So here's the thing. People are going to play this game, and they're going to use this assault rifle, and they're going to say shit like, oh my god, finally, the assault rifle's good. But the problem is that I don't know if the assault rifle being this good makes the game good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might feel good to you, but I don't think what it does for combat engagements is healthy. If I can literally use it to, like, cross-map people, like I'm about to.
Power items en route.
Spectacular.
The player cards in Reach, yeah, I agree, those were sick. My favorite armor in Halo is either the Rogue Helmet from Halo 3, and I also like Gunjigger. I think that's how you say it. Or Gungnir, something like that. The one where it's like a cone head and it just has like a little tiny eyeball. The battle rifles feels very, very strong. I believe there is customizable button mapping, yeah. I am playing against bots. And Alex Bacon brings up a good point. We're not really going to know what this game's like, balance-wise, until we play against real people. Playing against bots, obviously they have them programmed to throw really good grenades, but they're not going to necessarily abuse systems, you know what I mean? Oh man, someone's getting the mute. The first mute of the day.
Slayer.
How do I do this? I can't mute in the lobby, that sucks. Grapples on this map? Okay, I'll try and find it. I will occasionally do collabs.
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory.
How do I get... how do I navigate? No. Dude, bro. There we go. Holy crap, bro. Please.
Spartan down!
Hole! So he just tried to whack me.
Watch my back.
Here's the thing, like, it's like, why not spam crouch? You know? Why not? Yeah, no player collision. Very strange.
Plasma pistol obtained.
Whoa.
Another one down.
I know I'm wasting ammo. You definitely gotta land your headshot if you go for that. Player collision had its benefits though. So where's the grapple shot?
Gravity hammer is arms. Ownership available.
Felt like that should have been a perfect medal, but I guess not.
Overshields on the field. Reloading.
One shot. So
Halfway to victory.
Oh crap. Yeah, it's only disabled for ally teams, but still. Definitely got to land a headshot. See right there? That's where it's good. So the questions we have to ask ourselves is this a good gun? Because the plasma pistol also has a charge,
Nearing victory.
and it homes and instantly EMPs them, right? This is a slow burn, and it can do it to more people at once,
Power
but
items
still.
incoming. Power items have arrived.
I like it. I like the idea. I don't know if it's quite perfectly balanced as of yet. Like, look, same. Okay, that's a new medal off the rack. I'm assuming it's
Taking fire.
kill somebody with a gun you just picked up.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Killing spree.
So, feels like there's a little bit of a weird latency issue, specifically when I clamber. Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think it'll be good on objectives. I don't know if Clamber's as vertically egregious as it was. I feel like we'll definitely need to test more as far as determining how detrimental some of these abilities are. But right now, I feel like I can play Halo kind of traditionally and still do okay. But that might completely change when we play against real people. I haven't had a crash yet, and I think I'm in the minority for that. Dennis, I don't really notice any effects of sprint at this point. It seems pretty muted. Everyone keeps saying that, oh, it's to activate slide. And I feel like the fact that we're literally justifying a mechanic simply because it augments another is a testament to how kind of weak it is right now. Like, it's literally just like, oh, you can slide out of it. You can do this other mechanic because of this one, which is kind of bizarre. You know what I mean? Because slide itself, I know people, you know, you can build momentum with it and you can do some stuff, but it's not a huge...
They won't know what hit them. Double kill.
Should use your drop wall, guy. Such a huge delay for that. Huge delay. Watch the stick. Maybe not.
Plasma grenades acquired.
Here's how slow sprint is in this game. You can, like, if I activate it in a weapon switch or something, I sometimes don't know that I activated it until the animation starts.
Killing spree.
That
was not bad.
Good, eh? Active camo available.
See, aiming down, it's a problem I have. Yeah, no talking about the leaks, please. Come on. Let's not be a douche.
So satisfying.
Why does the needler need an ammo readout when they're sticking out of the gun? I don't know, like, probably just consistency with the HUD. Oh, that's a sound glitch here. I don't know what you're talking about. You mean like when I'm aiming or something? Have a longer reload.
Take cover.
Got a very metallic clang to it.
Halfway to victory.
Okay. Well, I maximized that. Okay, so they have like instincts as far as. Oh, there's the grapple.
A
Thank you.
well-placed plasma. Power items.
So they had like like ultra instinct right there as far as like knowing I was baiting a nade.
killing spree.
Dude, these nades, it's like they just shit them out right in front of me.
Spike grenades acquired.
Nearing victory.
I don't know if I can shoot faster or what the secret to that is. Let me flip my hair trigger on for my elite. Yeah, that'll be better for me. But not really. You will be able to change the difficulty of the bots, but they're set right now. Yeah, are these still ODST? You remember at the beginning of the night they were kind of wrecking, and now feels like they're trash again. Here we go.
BR-75 obtained.
I would really like to try the grapple shot, but I have no idea where they are, where it is.
Active camo inbound.
Is this it? Oh, look at that! Right before the game ends.
Active camo available. We're flying now.
All right,
Spectacular.
you can shoot straight out of it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break to answer some questions, okay? Yeah, no one talk. If anyone mentions the leak, I'm just gonna ban them. There's some stuff from the campaign that got data mined and leaked. I have not seen it, but apparently it's out there. Which sucks, because it just like creates a really toxic environment. Where people are like afraid to engage because they're worried people are gonna spoil shit. Let's take a look at the customization. I should have bought this. Jesus, why didn't I buy this before? I've literally been earning nothing the entire time I've been playing. What do I think about the rotating? I'm going to turn that off. What do I think about the rotating random weapon spawns on maps? I dislike that. I feel like weapon spawns are kind of essential to a map's identity, and kind of learning where each individual weapon spawns is kind of important. And I feel like if you just allow basically any weapon, and I know they're tiered, But if it's just like, oh, it could be this weapon or it could be that one, it does kind of dilute strategies a little bit. Another thing is that if you have weapons that you deem interchangeable, like, oh, you could use this one or that one or this one, that's kind of boring to me too. It kind of is a bad sign if you're able to do that. Let me turn the volume down on the music here. Just a little background. Alright, let's take a look. It's super hot in here. Let's see. No, I'm using like recon controls. I'm using more of a legacy style control scheme. A challenge swap. Wow. Okay. Is this glitched? I feel like it's not giving me everything I'm supposed to see. Let me go back. Yeah, you can change body types, right? I don't know how to navigate this thing. Oh, here we go. Customize. Body and AI. Body type. So there's currently 2. No, wait, 1. There's 3, I guess. There's big, small, middle. I don't know. I guess I'll just stay this way. Prosthesis. I like that. There we go. I like that one. Cool. Yeah, we don't even ask about the leaks. All right, like what are you guys talking about? Like, no, bro. We're not talking about it. Yeah, I didn't see any voices in there. Can you change your voice? Nothing. Alright, let's go to the shop. That is ugly as shit. That looks like it could be the default. I didn't change II. Well, that's okay. Didn't really care. So, can I buy other battle passes, or is that just the one? Okay. I guess let's just buy it because they gave me free money. Yeah, I'll answer. I'll start to kind of answer questions about my experiences now, if you guys want to ask. I can buy credits for how much? Guess nothing. It is so weird that you can, like, buy a swap. Like, I don't want to do that challenge. You can pay to not do it. My least favorite gun, I don't like the plasma, like the new plasma gun. I don't even know what it's called. Like the plasma carbine or something? The pulse carbine, I think is what it is. Oh, I just froze. I think my game just shit itself. Can you guys still hear me? yeah, the game shit itself. We're gonna reboot. Biggest issue I have with multiplayer in regards to the whole package, I would say the biggest issue right now is that the game feels really, really safe. There are like some things that obviously I think are good about it. But really the game right now, in my opinion, is just kind of indifferent. I don't think it's offensive. Like, there's not anything where I'm just like, oh my god, this is gonna ruin the game. Like, this is so bad. Like, I hate this. Obviously, there's things, the obvious things that I don't want there, that are there, but it is what it is. But I think the biggest thing is just like, it's not like insane, and like I kind of said, I don't think this tech test is really highlighting the game's strengths, and it's probably not supposed to. It is a server test. But the strengths of this game are going to be its custom game options, you know, its breadth of content, hopefully. I think when you get into the bigger team games, when you have all of these different sandbox elements going, I think that's going to be really good. But yeah, you know, it's a little generic. I wouldn't say there's anything where it's just like, oh man, like I can't wait to play this tomorrow. And you know, I'm just shooting bots right now, guys. I don't want to shit on it too bad right now and say, oh, it's definitely bad or it's definitely this, because I'm literally just kind of shooting bots. There's a lot we can learn from the test, though, right? We can learn kind of how the movement is. We can learn how the game feels. We can learn how the weapon philosophies are. We were testing like, oh man, there's very little bullet magnetism. That's good. So it's not like it's useless. It's not like you can't glean anything from it. But I don't feel comfortable saying, oh, this game's gonna suck. This game's gonna be atrocious, because I don't think we've seen the strengths of the game or experienced the strengths of the game yet, if that makes sense. I want to hear about new modes too. How long am I gonna play for? I'll probably play a couple more after I answer a few more questions. Steve, what doesn't make it generic? Like, I'm interested, like, I wouldn't call it generic. Okay, well, and I'm serious question. I'm not, like, being antagonistic or anything. It's just, like, what about it do you see where you're like, that's what sets it apart? That's what makes it special? Go in the game, let the menu. We have seen enough of this. I mean, I guess I can just let bots kill me or something. The assault rifle feels too good, Scrappy. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video. Obviously, this is just kind of my first initial impressions, but I'll definitely do a video. Its slow pace makes it less generic. Yeah, I don't know about that. The grappling hook. What the fuck?
Slayer.
Holy shit. Jesus. So even though it was toggled off, it was still on. That's a bug and a half. I'll probably play another 20 minutes or so. I don't know how that is.
Lost a teammate. Reloading.
That's a lot of damage. Sometimes I get a kill and I'm just like, how?
Tagged one.
Few of them with that shot.
I mean, is it that much slower pace? Like, I don't know. Like, why do you think it's slow, I guess, would be the next question.
Lost a teammate.
Yeah, see, if I just need to clean up a kill with this gun, this might end up being, like, the best cleanup gun in the game. And it shoots straight at us,
Active camo available.
just, like, instantly, basically. Like, maybe, like, less than a quarter of a second delay.
Taking fire.
Perforated.
Reloading. Shield pop.
Oh, great. What do I think about Infinite's BR? Infinite's BR seems really powerful. Really consistent. With a decent amount of upward
Skewer
recoil.
available.
Watch this. No. Save me. Here we go. Look at him go, dude.
No scope.
Skewered.
No
Alright,
scope.
3 for 3. Damn it. It's hard to use. Pistol seems... It's basically the Halo 2 BR. Similar. It doesn't have the button combos. It honestly feels a lot like the Halo 5 Halo 2 BR, if you know what I'm talking about.
Active camo in.
God, that gun is just stupid. That is a stupid gun. A little bit of delay going on here. I wonder if I could, like, slide off that beam to make this jump here. He's dead.
Hail Mary.
Nope.
That was a
I
surprise.
literally called it.
Nearing victory.
Weird. Oh my god, I was reading chat. Is there sprint out times? Do you mean, like, does the sprint turn off? No, I'm pretty sure it's infinite. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just leave it going. Stop, I'm doing a test. Yeah, I mean...
Multiple hostiles spotted.
Yeah, I mean, see nothing.
Power items en route.
Cover me.
Power items now available.
Alright. It's getting pretty late, fellas. Thanks for sticking around with me into the middle of the night here. I know it's not like optimal streaming times.
Steak-tacular.
Pancake, thanks for the $5, dude. What are your thoughts on all of the small pinpoint crosshairs on precision guns? I prefer how the BR and 2 and 3 function, wider spread and such. No, I don't know if we want wider spread on precision weapons. I think we want them to feel pretty accurate. I just think I would prefer them to be projectile based, and they don't necessarily feel that way right now. Why am I reading comments? Bro, let me tell you something. If you're looking for just raw gameplay, you can get that out there. But this is definitely more of a comment stream, for sure. So it might not be the one for you, and that's totally okay. A lot of people want to know kind of my initial thoughts. I guess I'll just kind of refresh that statement every now and then. Okay, that was weird. I would say the game is inoffensive. I'm very neutral on it right now. I'm not like this test hasn't like, oh man, like for sure we're in good shape. But also, yeah, I'm going to have to turn off notifications next time. No offense. Melted Plasma says, I really wish people would not be so negative about this game. It's just a test to see what works and what doesn't. It's not for us to enjoy. Yeah, but the problem is that that's exactly what people are going to do. They're going to enjoy it, right? Everyone's freaking out. Like, you see people online and they're posting it. And here's the thing, you're like, man, I wish people wouldn't be negative. But you don't ever really see that for the opposite thing, right? Like, people overreacting to positivity. Right, like, oh man, oh Infinite, this is the best game ever. Like, oh my god, like, I love Halo Infinite. It's amazing. Like, holy shit, this is so much fun. Like, I know it's just bots, but I'm having so much fun killing these bots. Like, it's insane. And everyone was just like, oh man, yeah, this is great. Like, positivity. And if someone goes, oh, you know, it's okay, then they're like a hater, right? Because they're not excited. So you say that, but I really feel like the opposite is true. Like, even just having like a middling opinion like mine, where you're just like, yeah, you know, it's alright. Even that, I feel like, gets kind of shit on. Hey, thanks, Onyx. Appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.
Slayer.
A 3v4?
More kills than your opponent.
It will be interesting. I'm pretty sure there is a I'm pretty sure there is like a player versus player test later on, which I'm looking forward to trying.
Picking up a drop wall.
Where were my nades?
Enemies on me.
Player versus player may start Sunday. Oh, for sure. We're gonna have to hit that. And you're gonna find out a lot more about this game on Sunday, I think. And still not enough, but you will find out more. Hey, I shouldn't have been that's what I did. Looks like there isn't much close range combat. There definitely is. Like, watch, I'll use the assault rifle close range. It'll be insane. Here's a close range weapon. Whoa, it's different this time. Okay.
Active camo inbound.
Let's give this one a shot.
Active camo.
Oh, that hit me.
Got the camo.
Enemies on me. Did some damage.
Okay, where can I bounce this off of?
Targets are over there. Enemies hurt.
Double
Got one shot left. Gotta make it count
This
here.
accolade is well deserved. Frag obtained. Skewer inbound.
Taking damage.
Alright, not bad.
Skewer
I made it count.
halfway to victory.
Alright, here we go. I gotta get a kill with this. Not that time. Here comes the god nades.
Enemies hurt. Watch my back. Did some damage.
Oh, such a huge delay when you're pulling that out. Cool. So I missed every shot.
Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Weird.
Tagged one.
Oh, I got stuck. I don't think we're gonna see any BTV. Give me a sec.
Closing in.
Reading comments.
Targets are open. Taking fire.
Nearing victory.
This is Series X. Alright, I'll play one more after this and I gotta go to bed. Oh wow. See, that's the thing, like I saw the big red explosion. So here's another thing I'm noticing. The big red explosion that happens because I'm shooting at an enemy, it, for some reason, it just mimics, like, you know how when you kill somebody and it has kind of like the big red X that shows, hey, you killed them? Sometimes when their shields pop, I mistake that for the big red X, and it gets me killed.
Power items now available.
What? I almost got that off.
Enemy's hurt. Taking damage.
Steak-tacular.
I'm doing good. Alright, I'm going to play one more, and I'm going to wrap it up. So, get your last questions out of here. Thoughts on the UI and HUD? It's okay. It's pretty minimalistic right now. What weapon do I want to return that we haven't seen? The Reach grenade launcher. Are these maps uninteresting? Yeah, I'd say so. I wouldn't say any of the maps are just super crazy interesting. Sprint does not feel super useful right now. Yeah, I'll leave it up as a VOD, no problem. Hype Game Fernando, thanks for stopping by. Alright, last game.
Slayer.
It's one reason I gotta get out of here is it's freaking hot in my office. It is insanely hot. The nades seem okay to me, personally.
Earned more kills than your
But I'm okay
opponents
with kind of the
win.
weaker grenades, a la Halo 3. I didn't get that. Just spam back and forth. Yeah, he just tried to murder me. Cool. Shields recharge.
Taking fire.
Ooh, I'm tired.
Lost the lead. Gained the lead.
Feels like there's a longer delay to get into sprint than to get out of it. So far, not too bad on the threat detection. Haven't noticed it too much.
What a reliable.
Double kill.
Get the drop wall out. Yeah, the heat wave slaps. Yeah, I'm streaming from my office in my house.
Spartan down. Taking damage.
Oh, interesting.
Overshield inbound.
What's that?
Overshield available. Drop off.
I want to get that, but I'll die.
Enemies open.
Another one down.
Taking fire.
I try to do it. I tried to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna grapple somebody.
Killing spree. Double
I'm so good. Wasted my grapples on that, but I guess it was worth it. Damn it. Is it possible to shoot through the drop shield? Yes. From one side only, obviously. Or else it would literally be the most useless thing that ever existed.
way to victory.
Definitely feels better as more of a setup tool than a... I feel like I didn't embarrass myself with my gameplay. As someone who's typically, like, not very good, I feel like I didn't do awful for first time playing this.
Enemy's hurt. They're closing in.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah! Amazing. Oh.
Taking damage.
Power items incoming.
Oh, so satisfying.
Power items have arrived.
See if the Ravager's up here. Cool. I like this gun. So that was a situation where it was really good, because I was able to do a lot of dot on 2 or 3 guys there, and my teammate was able to help me. There's another situation. See, I'm just getting tons of dot damage and helping my team. So there are situations where it's obviously really good. There we go. I gotta remember to use its traditional fire now, because I keep wanting to test its alt fire.
Taking damage.
Here's a good situation. See, I'm melting in there. Yeah, I like that gun. Alright.
Steak-tacular.
Oh my goodness. Woo-wee. Okay. Taking my headset off. Is the game fun? Well, I just played it for 2.5 hours and I didn't hate it, so I wouldn't say it's unfun. Internet educated guy says, I like the game but can't help but feel like it's disappointing how long we've waited. Is it wrong to feel like we deserve more? Well, we haven't really seen the whole game yet. You know, there's still a lot that we kind of gotta wait for. He's falling asleep on stream. No, I'm not falling asleep. Let me open my door so get some air in here. 1 second. Yeah, I'd probably give this like out of 10. I'd give it like a 6.5 or a 7. Yeah, the whole this is a 3-month-old build thing, like who cares? This game was supposed to be out 3 months ago. I can't admit that I like the game or I'll lose my street cred. I think it's more the opposite. I think if I shit on the game right now, like, here's the thing, like, if I said, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, no one would bat an eyelash. If I said, I think this game's gonna be really, really bad, I would get absolutely obliterated, right? Like, people would be like, oh my god, it's just a test, and you're only fighting bots, like, why don't you wait till you actually see more of the game, like, you can't base anything off of this, blah, blah, blah. You can only tell if it's the best game ever from this, not if it's bad. Do I think the skewer is lackluster? Well, I like that it's super, super pinpoint, but I think it's a little outclassed. Like, I feel like it was designed in a bubble, like it didn't consider the other options. Like, it feels like the other options in the game are just infinitely better. And I realize it's supposed to do damage against, you know, vehicles, and that's cool, but is it better than Halo 5? I'll probably enjoy it more than Halo 5. I wouldn't say it's better than Halo 5. I think Halo 5 was really, really good for a player that liked a specific thing. But I think this game will be, for maybe not even in a good way, probably more acceptable and passable to people. And that's not always a good thing. Sometimes you want like a really, you know, kind of volatile experience, something that some people hate and some people love, because sometimes it's those games that do one thing really, really well, and that's what hooks you. Yeah, I think I got to use the grapple hook like twice, and that's one thing. Like, here's the thing, all of these things that were really, really, really present in all of the trailers, like, think about how often the grapple hook was shown in that trailer. We're just like, oh my god, you can do this with it, you can do that. Just like, there was like 12 different times the grapple hook was used. I played this game for almost 2.5 hours, and I think I picked it up twice. So that's going to be important. Like, if you need that to make the game interesting, it's not super, super present throughout the game, and that's the downside of equipment, right? One thing about base abilities is you slap it on a player and it's always there. It's attached to you. If your game is dependent on sandbox elements, it feels like every element needs to be good, because if it's only like 1 or 2 things that are interesting, then its influence isn't enough. You know what I mean? So that's why I really think this game's going to shine with custom games, because that's where you can really get these tools and really focus on them and maximize their potential. Am I gonna do, Akita says, are you gonna do another video where you critique an older video of yours? I have considered doing that. I was even considering doing a live stream where I watch some old videos and critique them and go over them and kind of give my live impressions. Let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. 343 people in chat. Who's in chat? I didn't see him. Do a critique. Sounds dope. Who was in the chat? I must have missed him. Will I do videos on Elden Ring? Maybe. I'm really excited for it. Oh, what's going on? We got Given to Fly in here. Badass. Oh, 343 people watching. Oh. We actually do have a 343 employee watching. You just might not know it. I don't think it's necessary to have sprint. This is from Jay Clarkus. I don't think it's really necessary to have sprint delay your shield recharge because sprint's impact is significantly lower in this game. Majora's, hey man, appreciate you sticking around, your generosity, and also just like you being here. You were here for almost the whole thing, so appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. I got you. I was super confused. There is a 343 employee in here though. You guys just might not know it. I'm not gonna point it out. Alright, get a couple more minutes here. They're in chat. Relax. I've answered this a few times. Maps are pretty by the numbers. I think recharge is okay. The other one, the 3-lane map, is pretty generic there. The soundtrack, I guess it's okay. Probably not the best person to talk about that though. No, I'm not gonna start the game. I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm pretty tired. If you can't hear me slowly begin to drift away. The sand map is next? Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, I want to try that one. What do I want from future flights? I want to play against real people. I'd like to see some BTB, because I feel like if you're going to do a stress test, probably should do it with the game mode that features the most players. And I also think that'll give you the best range of sandbox elements so that you can really practice and kind of see all of the pieces at once for Halo. So that's going to be important. I think a BTB test is really where you're going to start to see everything come together. All right. I am going to wrap it up there. Thank you all for sticking around. Also appreciate everybody who disagrees with me sticking around. I'm not even joking. That actually means a lot. I like people who don't always agree with everything I have to say, who are still willing to listen to what I have to say and engage and partake in the stream. So thank you all. Thank you for all the people who also like what I have to say. That's cool too, obviously. But enjoy the discussions. I enjoy all of the banter and the engagement. And I know this one was a little late, and I couldn't get super excited with my son sleeping right next in the room over. But we will do this again this weekend. I'm still compiling my thoughts, obviously, but I plan to make a video. And you know, it's getting started. The discussions are going to start happening. Pieces are going to start falling into place. And I'm just excited to have debates again. And it does seem like the debates are going to be new. It's not just going to be like, oh man, we just got to beat the same horse over again. Like maybe it revolves around the same topic, but the discussion will alter, right? It'll be from a different angle, right? If we talk about mobility, it's like, okay, yeah, well, we can talk about mobility, but the way the mobility impacts this game is completely different. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get into everything with you guys and gals. And I will see you soon. Thank you.